Well, welcome to our last part 4 on transposons. Let's take a look. Remember, we were talking about transposons and what they are. And let's see some more of the stuff that evolutionists are saying these days. Says nearly half the human genome is transposable elements, flip-flopping around in the genes and in our chromosomes, and that's okay. Most of the transposons are no longer able to jump, but they are bits and pieces scattered all around like so much confetti, and researchers used to think of them as genetic garbage, part of the junk DNA. Now, whether this stuff is in here because viruses put it in there, or it's our own DNA that's been doing the transposing thing and also being translocated to other places, hopefully not on other chromosomes, but somewhere down the line on the very same chromosome. These things are still not new DNA unless it comes from viruses, and viruses don't have human traits encoded in their DNA. Look at what it says here. It's far from junk. It's an evolution treasure trove. Why? Because they say so? Emotional. And then they're recycled. They help species take on new characteristics. How? Like changing marsupial mammals into placental mammals. I just get so upset about that. Viruses don't have the DNA for doing that, and yet evolutionists claim if they insert that into our genome, it'll make it happen. It's just a story that they say, even at the higher echelons of evolution, and so the younger ones believe it. But there's no logic to that. How could viruses give us new human characteristics? Well, they repurposed transposons, whether they're human DNA or viral DNA, it says, make us human. Why? Because they say so, and they know. Parts of the immune system, brain power, transposon remains. It says without these transposons and their ideas about them, we simply wouldn't exist. Or is it really true that the theory of evolution couldn't exist? Now that they realize there's no such thing as junk DNA, very small percentage of our genes don't work anymore. Very small percentage of our transposons don't work anymore. And those viral ones, the article goes on to say, they're really not trying to help us. These are viruses that are just trying to reproduce their own RNA and DNA. They don't really care about us. Conflicting concepts. Bad thinking always runs parallel and then crisscrosses itself at some point. Truth runs parallel in infinite lines and never contradicts itself. You keep thinking and don't let anybody transpose you. God bless. Dr. J.